Starting.
Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup,
BA, and I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2, and it's Nesmith in at the 3. Shot clock at 6. Here's Halliburton. And, yep, it's good.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
And the Bucks with possession. Here's Lillard. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Trent, the pass to Lillard. No good there. Great D that time from Halliburton. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton. And Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
And it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Indiana on offense. Fires the 3. Halliburton misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Prince finds Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Halliburton. The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. The 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Pass to Prince. Three-pointer. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. The Pacers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Siakam. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Trent. Will it go? The shot won't fall.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Nembhard. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Now Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. From downtown. Pure from three-point range. Lillard's got 5 now.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Nembhard outside. Lillard against Halliburton. On the take. Siakam for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target. And Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Now here's Lopez. He's scoreless. Here's Antetokounmpo. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Nesmith. Rebounded by the Bucks. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Indiana closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The Huskies. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. 7-point differential on the court for the Pacers. Second quarter underway. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the 2. Here's Halliburton after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Yeah, Halliburton just understands how to play in pick and roll. Pretty pass there.
Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Toppin, the 15-footer. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Kuzma finds Porter. Lillard outside. Inside, Lillard for 2.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish? Wow.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set up his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Back to Porter. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Jump ball call. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan. Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Jackson. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Lillard passes to Kuzma. Here's Prince. Lillard outside. 4 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Shoots over Halliburton. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Here's Siakam. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate.
After the foul, Siakam taking 2 shots.
This would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kuzma, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Lillard. And the Pacers also making a change. Mathurin's checked in. Trent's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Siakam. Mathurin with the ball. to the inside. Turner inside, guarded by Trent. He's off on the layup. The Bucks trail by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
The Pacers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Outside Porter. Trent, the pass to Prince. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Pass to Siakam. 16 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And there's the screen. For 3, Mathurin. Counted from distance. Mathurin's got his first 3 points of the game. Porter, the pass to Trent. The 3 from Prince. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Monster buzzer beater. Helps carve into that deficit. It's anyone's game now.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Indiana ahead, up 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Damian Lillard out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's Doc Rivers' 5 as we get into the second half. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number 1, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Nembhard with it. Now Porter defending. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Prince. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Kuzma puts up a 3. And the Bucks miss again. Indiana leading by 5. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Tries to break his ice. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Indiana has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Nembhard on the mark with the 15-footer. Nembhard's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. You said I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Ryan, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Now here's Turner. Nembhard outside. And there's a pick. Clock at 6. Nesmith on the wing. Drains the triple. Nesmith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Bucks trail by 7. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Outside for Porter. Antetokounmpo inside, working on Siakam. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Porter.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Back to Halliburton. Lets the 3 fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Pass to Lillard. Outside for Porter. Antetokounmpo with it. Nesmith covering. Lillard passes to Kuzma. No good with the triple. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And he makes it. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Indiana leading by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nesmith. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Stolen by Siakam. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Nesmith. Antetokounmpo with the block. Halliburton with the steal. And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And here's Indiana now. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. On the court for the Pacers, they've got T.J. McConnell. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Mathurin into the small forward. Halliburton, no good. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Checked in for Milwaukee. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points at the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Lillard. Oh, how about the body control by Lillard?
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Halliburton against Trent. looking to end this cold spell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Indiana making a switch here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for McConnell. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Trent. 5 on the clock. Prince, the pass to Trent. From deep. Prince can't hit.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Halliburton against Trent. Halliburton, the pass to Neesmith, and the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Turner, a screen on Trent. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pacers lead by 9.
I'll tell you, there's nights where it looks like Miles Turner is unguardable, capable of scoring in the paint, even with the defense draped all over him.
Now here's Lillard. Lillard double team. Back to Trent. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Prince finds Antetokounmpo to the right side. Lets it fly. Great D that time from Halliburton. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Nembhard. And the layup is good off the glass.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Oh, and Turner with a block.
I tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Porter Jr. in for Lillard. Here's Siakam. Misses the finger roll. Bucks trail by 11. Outside Porter. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks.
Yeah, speedy transition play by Porter. Getting there to put the finishing touches on the fast break.
Siakam outside. Halliburton against Trent. Fires the 3. Halliburton, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Indiana has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Halliburton for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. How about Taurean Prince? The confidence to take and make a big-time shot.
Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Over Trent. Again, Halliburton missing.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're down by 6. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
The 3 from Prince. Count it! What a beautiful shot! brings it within 3.
You get the sense Torian Prince rises to the challenge and relishes every chance he gets.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And here's Porter outside, and it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings it within 1. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Trent for 3. The 3 won't fall.
Well, just it's easy to say this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.